Life was never easy for Alex. He lived in a small, cozy apartment with his girlfriend, Sophia. She was his entire world, the light that guided him through every hardship. His days were a blur of spreadsheets at an office job, and his nights were spent balancing plates as a waiter. His body was a constant symphony of aches, a testament to his relentless work ethic, but none of that mattered. One smile from Sophia, just one, and every ounce of fatigue would melt away, making it all worthwhile. One evening, the familiar shadow of worry crept into Sophia's voice. "Alex, the rent is due tomorrow," she said softly, her eyes betraying her anxiety. Alex mustered a smile, wrapping his arm around her. "Don't worry, Sophia, I've got it covered," he replied, his voice a mask of confidence. The truth, his pocket held only a few crumpled dollars, a stark contrast to the weight of their responsibilities. He couldn't bear to see her worry, to let the harsh reality of their situation dim the light in her eyes. The next day, desperation led Alex to his friend, Ben. He swallowed his pride and borrowed the money for rent. A secret he tucked away from Sophia. He was her protector, her shield against the world's burdens, or so he believed. But while Alex was busy fighting their financial battles, Sophia's gaze had begun to drift. Her phone became a portal to another universe. A world splashed across Instagram feeds filled with lavish lifestyles and sun-drenched vacations. She scrolled through images of designer bags, exotic beaches, and rooftop parties, a stark contrast to their cramped apartment. She loved Alex. She truly did. But a small, persistent whisper in her mind questioned if love alone could build the life she was starting to crave. Was he to know? One Friday, Alex came home with a hopeful glint in his eyes, holding 2 movie tickets like a trophy. "I know things have been tight," he began, his voice earnest, "but I wanted to do something nice for us." He was trying so hard to keep their spark alive, to create moments of joy amidst the struggle. Sophia offered a smile, but it didn't quite reach her eyes. "That's sweet, Alex," she said, her gratitude genuine but distracted. Her mind was miles away, scrolling through a college friend's stunning photos from a luxury resort in Bali. The blue of the ocean on her screen seemed more vibrant than the life in front of her. Later that night, as Alex headed out to his second job, a notification lit up Sophia's phone. It was a message on Instagram from Mark, a handsome, successful entrepreneur she'd met for a fleeting moment at a coffee shop the week before. His profile was a curated collection of everything she dreamed of. "Hey Sophia," the message read. "It was great meeting you. A group of us are going to the new rooftop lounge downtown tomorrow night. You should come." Sophia's heart hammered against her ribs. This was it. This was a ticket, not to a movie, but to the world she fantasized about. Her eyes swept across their modest apartment, the worn-out furniture, the stack of bills on the counter. Then, her gaze fell back to the glowing screen in her hand, a portal to a different destiny. With a deep breath and trembling fingers, she typed her reply, a simple sentence that held the weight of 1,000 unspoken desires. "Sounds fun. I'd love to." She hit send, closing the app and a chapter of her life, all without mentioning a single word to the man who was out working, all for her. The silence in the apartment was deafening, filled only by the quiet hum of the refrigerator and the loud beating of her own conflicted heart. What happens next will change everything for Alex and Sophia. Do you want to forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't want to miss the next part of this story. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. The rooftop lounge sparkled. Mark's words were like champagne, promising a world I deserved. At home, Alex waited. The dinner he made grew cold. His calls went unanswered. When I finally walked in past midnight, I lied, saying I was with a friend. The look in his eyes, he wanted to believe me. But the first crack in our foundation had appeared. Soon, I was a stranger in my own home, lost in secret smiles at my phone, late nights, and vague excuses. "Don't you want more than this?" I'd ask him, looking around our small apartment. His quiet reply, "We have each other," felt like a cage. Then he found it a receipt for a necklace I could never afford. His voice was a whisper. "What is this?" The truth spilled out, cold and cruel. "It's from Mark. He can give me the life you can't." And just like that, the world we built together shattered. What would you have done? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more stories. The silence was a scream after Sophia left. That night, she packed her bags, each movement a cold, precise, cut into what they once had. I just sat there, on the edge of our bed, completely numb. I watched the love of my life walk out, not even a backward glance. I was shattered, broken into a million pieces. For weeks, I was a ghost, haunting my own life. My work fell apart. My friends grew more and more worried, but I couldn't escape the cage of my own grief. It felt like drowning in slow motion. Then, something shifted. I decided to use the pain. I threw myself into work, not for ambition, but for survival. I needed to forget, to fill the gaping hole she'd left. I took every extra shift I could get, spent my nights learning new skills online, and even started a tiny side hustle fixing laptops for my kitchen table. The heartbreak became my fuel, pushing me forward when all I wanted to do was collapse. The pain was relentless, but I was more stubborn. Months bled into a year. Slowly, painfully, that little side business started to grow. I poured every ounce of my frustration and sorrow into it, turning my pain into purpose. I wasn't that lost, heartbroken boy Sophia had left behind anymore. I was building something. I was becoming someone new, someone self-made. One rainy evening, as I was locking up my own small tech repair shop, my own shop, I saw a figure under the streetlight. It was Sophia. The glamour was gone. Her eyes looked tired. "Alex," she said, her voice shaking. I made a terrible mistake. She told me her life with the new guy had been a shallow, gilded cage. He was controlling, unfaithful, and the luxury was just a prison. He'd left her, just like that, when he got bored. "I never appreciated what we had," she cried, tears mixing with the rain. "I threw away real love for a fantasy. Can you ever forgive me?" I looked at her, the woman who had demolished my world, and felt a faint echo of that old love. But it was drowned out by the strength I had fought so hard to build. "Sophia," I said, my voice calm, steady. "I forgive you. I have to, for my own peace. But what we had, tatesi, gone. The trust is broken forever." I saw the last flicker of hope die in her eyes, and as painful as it was, I knew it was right. "I lost myself when I was loving you," I told her. "But in losing you, I finally found myself. I truly wish you well, but our story is over." I turned and walked away, leaving the past behind me in the rain. I finally understood that sometimes the hardest goodbyes are just a beautiful new beginning in disguise. Thank you so much for watching. If this story resonated with you, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content. It means the world.